Welcome to Do It on a Dime. I'm so excited to share this gift of a makeover with you. Today's video is sponsored by Cricut.
These are 3 home hacks anybody can do. They make great gift ideas. Just wait until you see this dresser.
Meet my assistant, Kathy. She's been with me behind the camera for over 7 years. She is such an incredible human, and she definitely keeps me organized and on track with my Do It on a Dime business. She always says that while she works with me and does tons of crafts, DIYs, and organizing projects, when she goes home, she's too afraid to hang anything on the walls of her house. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. Sometimes it feels overwhelming to put something different up, or you're afraid it's gonna be too hard to try or to do. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you may know Kathy and her family were on an adoption journey with their daughter, Molly.
So what's the story of the paper airplanes?
That's how we used a paper airplane to announce our adoption, and it just kind of became the symbol for us going to bring her home.
In February of 2020, Kathy and I together actually hung art in her home to redo her daughter's nursery. But what they didn't expect was, due to the pandemic and unforeseen circumstances abroad, it would be another 3 years of waiting before they were able to bring Molly home. 3 years of wondering if it could even happen at all. That is, until it did. They just celebrated a year as a family of 5 together, and Molly's room might look a little different, and so does their family. But this, I think, is a great opportunity for us to make something beautiful in her home that represents all of them together.
And I thought, what an incredible way to be able to make over their living room space where they spend so much time. She's got all of these craft supplies for the kids. We could organize it and make her something super special.
Kathy put her full trust in me, saying I could do whatever I wanted to this space to make it feel cozy and special. So I decided to start off with something personalized on the wall.
Hi! This is free paint we've nabbed from the garage. And look at this. These are wood ovals, $3.79.
So this is a super easy trick that anybody can do. I wanted to make portrait art, and I wanted to do it in silhouette.
Silhouettes were popularized in the 19th century as a quick and easy way to make a portrait if you didn't have a camera. But what I like about this is how vintage it is and how this trend is really coming back. I think they're so cool.
Now, I love, as you know, the vintage and Victorian style, and I think Kathy is kind of getting into it too. She's been loving thrifting with me.
So much so that she even brings her fun finds to work with her because they're honestly super exciting. Look at this brass apple.
So I was at Goodwill the other day, and I was scanning the aisles, and I saw something, and I thought, you look special.
You're heavy.
What? Oh, these are nice.
These are brass candle holders, and for bragging, got the sticker on.
Bragging purposes, $1.99. We're so using these.
Yes, I love them.
Would you like me to film all of the stirring or just a little bit?
If there's anything Kathy loves like me, it's a good deal. So we took those wood ovals and I gave these a quick coat of paint. She already had this in her garage, and then I wiped up the paint so you could see the wood grain through it. I let it dry and grabbed some Rub and Buff in this gold leaf metallic finish. This is so easy to apply with a paintbrush and a rag, and it gives it a gilded look. I wanted to use these for our silhouette art and do something that had never been done before that was truly unique. Kathy took 3 side profile pictures of her kids and sent them to me. And this is really easy to get silhouette art. You just want to play with the effects to get a clear edge on your image. Adjust the brightness, the shadows, the contrast. You just want to make sure the edge stands out in a clear way against the background, so the image itself doesn't have to look great. Then you want to hold your finger down on the picture, and this is going to create a sticker of it. If you've been playing with making stickers on your phone, I do this all the time to text people stuff. It's super easy. I love technology. And just upload this to the Cricut Design Studio. From there, no skill required. It automatically converts it into a single layer silhouette. How cool is that? I decided to cut this on permanent matte vinyl for the most realistic and old school effect. I put all 3 of her kids and cut it on one mat. And then all you have to do is add some transfer tape over top so we can stick these right on our wood ovals.
I can see though my eyes are all closed. Yeah, he gives me strength to carry on and always lets me know.
I wanted to give these images depth and really fill up the space, so I got these frames and added mats to them. This was so simple and fast, and I really think would make an awesome Christmas gift idea too. I knew these needed a little more personalization, so I took a beautiful scripty font to add her kids' names to the bottom of the mats. The space was really starting to come together until Kathy showed me what she got thrifting. Hold on to your britches. She thrifted this incredible dresser for $75 that y'all retails for $1,300. But as we started to look at this and I was taking things out of the inside, I was like, girl, this thing might take a little bit of elbow grease, but I think we were both up to the challenge. It would be the perfect addition to that space. Provide great aesthetics and organization.
So here's the trick to making it over, and oh my gosh, it's a game changer: Java Gel Stain. Now this stuff is so easy to work with if you have old oak furniture, pieces you got on Facebook Marketplace, or maybe you thrift something and you want it to look really modern quickly. My suggestion would be to lightly sand down your piece.
We used 180 grit sandpaper, and you don't need to do a lot. And then you want to make sure to clean it off so there's no dust left on the piece. I used a 50-50 mix of water and denatured alcohol. Make sure to mask properly as you work. Now here's why gel stain is awesome, and I think better than traditional stain. Unlike traditional stains that sink into the wood, gel stain sits on top of the wood. So it's really easy to apply, and it's very thick. That little can could do several pieces. We applied one top coat, and you want to let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then you want to use an old rag to wipe away the excess stain. As you wipe away, the wood grain still shows through. We chose the color Java. Here you can see the unstained version versus the stained version. We did the same thing on the main piece. What's awesome about gel stain too is you can control, just like regular stain, how dark you want the piece to be. What I really like about gel stain is it's perfect for beginners, just like everything in this video, hey? You can rub on another coat after 24 hours to darken the piece. I typically find pieces look best with 2 to 3 coats, so you can see the next coat going on and being wiped away. And then you can give it a top coat with a fast-drying polyurethane. We chose a clear satin finish. And on your furniture, got old hardware? Well, we've got you. All you need to take is some Brasso, and you can use a bristle brush on the top of this. And that way you can take your old knobs from this to this. I bet you can't wait to see the final piece. It's a wow. But first, I've got to show you what they wanted to use the piece for, and that's some organization. Remember, this is a spot for her kids to play.
One of my favorite Walmart products are their 97-cent shoe boxes. These make the best organization, especially when it comes to craft supplies. Now, Kathy already had those in spades because she works for me. She's a very organized person, okay?
I encouraged her to do some decluttering of things she's no longer using so we can make sure everything would fit, and she would be excited when she got those pieces out with her kids when she went to use them.
It's Christmas.
Easy grab and go balloons.
They're all, they like welded together. All right, declutter pile activated.
These drawers are nice and deep. That's Katniss the cat for scale. You can be sure to say hello in the comments. I wanted to give the shoe boxes that she already had some great labels. Now, I love those shoe boxes because they're uniform and you can put them back in any order and they still look great. I used the Joy to print out some simple labels in a nice clear font, and I really like that the kids can also help put these things away. I was getting so excited to see this come together, especially this holiday as they're having people over and their house is filled with joy, laughter, and family. They have things they can easily access and get to, and easily put away. When you're a DIYer and you love thrifting, of course we added all of those thrifty finds to the top. We used the Brasso to clean up the beautiful brass apple bell, and Kathy thrifted some books too. That's one of my favorite vintage accessories.
It turned out incredible.
They sing hallelujah.
I love how it turned out. My family is complete. All 3 kids are represented, and it's such a personalized piece of art that you couldn't buy anywhere else. And you asked us at the very beginning what color, what style, and I just said, Kathryn, do what you wish, and we will make it happen.
And we did. How does it feel having things that are on your wall?
I like it. I think the rest of my house is getting jealous, so we need to do more projects.
My beautiful friend, if nobody has told you today, guess what? You are enough. How could you sing?
They sing hallelujah.
Is it me?
They sing hallelujah.